how the government of Javier Milei in Argentina can reshape the political landscape in Latin America. Today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Recently, the brand new president in Argentina is Javier Milei. He recently took office on December 10th. He already made some change, some move on the Argentinian government. And today we're going to discuss how can play out on the next few years and how can reshape the political landscape, not only in Latin America, but also on the world itself. Before we start, I want to welcome you here to Puerto Píritu and Suátegui, just very close to my hometown Lecheria. We are here on the beautiful Arena Casa Club. Beautiful place here on the city of Puerto Píritu. Please give me a follow on Instagram and their social media. Now, going back to Milei. First, of course, now it's a thrilling news that we have a libertarian president in Argentina, because it's very rare to see a successful libertarian politician all over the world, not only in Latin America. Now, what made Javier Milei so successful with the Argentinian electorate? Here's what happens. And especially Argentina, because usually Argentina is being dominated the last 100 years or so by the Peronismo. The Peronismo is this movement of nationalism with populism, with socialism, especially during the Kirchner era. And it basically is taking resources from the government, from tax revenue, and spreading out to the entire population as social welfare. And basically, this particular process, economic process, destroys the incentives in order to grow business, high tax burdens, also, and usually a lot of corruptions, and that happened a lot on Argentina, especially during the Peronismo, but not exclusive to the Peronismo, I have to say. And now the currency, the peso, is basically worthless, and Argentina has one of the highest inflation rates on the entire world, and it was basically going towards hyperinflation. Now, that's why the people just had it and wanted to vote for Milei. And it was basically an upset, a political upset, not only for talking about the other side, the other candidates, the Peronismo, that they elected Sergio Massa. It was a moderate on their particular mindset and system. However, Sergio Massa is a professional politician, and that was the last hope for the Peronismo that was trending down because, they're inept, incompetent, and people that when they manage the economy, they basically destroy it. And they, of course, made a profit, the politicians like Cristina Kirchner and the people around it, the syndicates and all that kind of shady people. It's the people who actually become wealthy on these particular systems, and the average Argentinian just gets poorer and poorer and poorer every single year. Okay, very good. Now, people just had it, and they wanted something different. That happened on 2015 when they voted for Mauricio Macri. He was, quote unquote, a center-right wing that is pro-free market, quote unquote, and is pro-business and doing things right. However, when Macri took office on late 2015, it was not the case. At first, his ideas were decent: reduce the tax burden, reduce the public spending, and of course, increase the incentives for private businesses. However, the thing I have to say very good about Macri, it was very good selling his ideas to the world. He had good relationship with both Democrats and Republicans on the United States and Western nations, and maybe getting some foreign direct investing. So very good for him. However, it was at the end, the results were not there. At the end, he started again the currency block he avoided the free movement, the free currency exchange of the peso, like the Peronists like to do, and inflation just soared on his period after just a good sentiment for the Argentinian population. At the end, just everything just imploded. And they elected yet again another Peronist, this time Alberto Fernandez, that, basically was the puppet of Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner, who was actually in charge. After she was in office for 2 terms. Very good. But, however, on 2023, people had it. Javier Milei, we all know the story, a very successful economist, very popular on TV. He get invited basically on every news show on Argentina. He's basically a rock star, a celebrity, and, well, right now is the head of state of Argentina. Here's the issue. He got elected, of course, you have to know how to play politics, and most of the libertarian politicians don't know how to play the game, the political game. And basically, he had to make deals with Juntos por el Cambio, that's the political party of Mauricio Macri. And this time, the candidate, the presidential candidate, was Patricia Bullrich. She was a former minister during the Macri administration, and Bullrich had some votes, some popularity, because Macri itself didn't have that much popularity. Well, what happened is Milei got elected with the support of Juntos por el Cambio, the Macri's political party, and basically right now half of the cabinet, of the political cabinet of the Milei's administration comes from Juntos por el Cambio. The thing that worries me the most about Milei's government right now, that there is a lot of people of Macri and Juntos por el Cambio, there's a lot of influence from Macri itself, is that he wants to do, a watered down version of the original plans from Milei, the libertarian politics, dollarizing the economy, reducing heavily public spending, and so on and so on, creating the incentives for private investing, for company creation, for entrepreneurship, and foreign direct investment. However, if the path that the Milei's administration goes is similar to the previous Macri's administration, that's what worries me. Because you try, for one hand, making people happy, the average Argentinian citizen, and I understand until a certain degree. By the other hand, doing the gradualism and reducing taxes and so on, but not doing it as supposed to be, doing a watered down version, and probably forgetting about dollarization. And that's what worries me, because it can have the same results that Macri had on his previous term, on his only term as a president of Argentina. And it could be very worse, because if the Javier Milei's government fumbles this historic opportunity on Argentina, they can destroy the view of the, let's say, the free economy, the free capitalist movement, and the libertarian ideas for not only for Argentina and leave the Peronismo with another 100 years in power, but also destroy the views of libertarian politics and economics throughout Latin America. And that's something that you should be pretty worried. However, if Milei is truly successful on Argentina, that can be a major shift movement. I'm talking a tectonic plate movement all over Latin America, because the people on Latin America, they want their version of Javier Milei. Could be someone like Nayib Bukele on El Salvador. He basically is getting things done over there, I have to say. Not exactly a fan of Bukele, but he gets things going. So I have to give a shout out for that. And they will want, the people in Latin America, the next Milei on Brazil, the next Milei on Chile, the next Milei on Mexico, maybe even in Venezuela. Well, we kind of have a Javier Milei, but that's a story for another video. The point is, it's very important, it's very delicate what Milei can achieve as the president of Argentina. If he is fairly successful, that can create a shift not only on Argentina itself, that is a beautiful country and has a lot of potential, but also on the whole Latin America. However, if he fails, like the Macri administration between 2015 and 2019, that could be a kiss of death for true and valuable economics and politics for not only for Argentina, that probably will be taken over by the Peronists again, but also for the entire continent, because the populists will say, see, the right wing, the libertarians, these people don't work. We are the only ones that we do things right. So, and the left-leaning populists will take over for the next maybe 100 years or something. So I hope the best for Milei, and he became very successful in Argentina.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.